Now, guys, we're going to talk about two important polyhedrons, which are prisms and pyramids. Okay? Prisms and pyramids have specific characteristics and they are very widely used polyhedrons. Okay? So let's start by looking at their definitions. A prism is a polyhedron with two parallel congruent faces called bases. So we start by knowing that it has parallel congruent faces and that we call them bases. Let's look at an example. Here we have three different um, prisms. This is a triangular prism. So if we look at the drawing, this is a prism because if you see here, this is a triangle, this is a triangle. These two triangles are parallel, so here we have parallel congruent faces. These two triangles are congruent, and they are connected by straight edges. Okay, so these edges connect the two triangles, forming a prism. Okay, so remember the condition, they have to be congruent and they have to be parallel. In this case, this face and this face are congruent, and they are connected by these edges that are all parallel. And in the last example, we have this face, which is a pentagon, this other face, which is also a pentagon, and they are connecting the different vertices of the pentagon with straight parallel lines. Okay? These are the important characteristics of these prisms. Now, let's look at the pyramid. The pyramid, different to the prism, is a polyhedron with all the faces except for one intersecting at one vertex. So that's a complicated definition. Let's look at it in the sketch. So you all know the pyramids because you've seen the Egyptian pyramids or the Mexican pyramids or even pyramid shapes like on the roof in the houses, or I don't know. There's pyramids everywhere. These pyramids are formed by one base, which is this one over here. It's not always the face that is touching the ground. Okay, this is important. So if a figure is sitting in a face, it doesn't mean that that face is the base. Okay, because this pyramid could be sitting on this face or on this face or on any face. All right, how do I know that this one is the base? Because let's look at the other faces. This face over here, this face, and this face over here. These are the lateral faces, and they are all intersecting in this point, in this vertex, okay? So all the faces that are intersecting in this vertex are called the lateral faces. The only one which is not intersecting in that point is called the base, okay? That's pretty much it. Pyramids have a specific characteristic and is that all the lateral faces are easily recognizable because they're all triangles. They are always triangles. Okay? Let's continue with the next pack of questions.